Bless me. Hello, everyone. And I'm wearing my cap because I am deep conditioning my hair right now. So if you're coming on from my Gosh Shows and Hair Care, hello. I'm deep conditioning my hair right now, so that's why I have on my bonnet and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna make this real quick. Um, so on my Gosh Shows and Hair Care Live, I was briefly talking about how at a young age, a lot of youngins, like girls and boys, are transitioning their genders and they're becoming trans at a very young age, between like 7 to 15 years old, you know, and it's actually demonic. What got me talking about this was because I was watching somebody's video and they were talking about, it was mainly about Kylie Jenner and how people are making fun of her because of her, how she's aging and stuff like that. And one of his topics was about, one of his, uh, a segment that he showed was this 15-year-old, or a 26-year-old trans girl that was born a girl, but she transitioned into a boy because she thought that she was supposed to be a boy or whatever. And she did that at 15. So she went through the whole thing. Like, she got her voice changed, she got her breast removed, she got the penis, all that. And at the age of 26, 10 years later, she now regret or 11 years later, she now regrets what she did at 15. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. I was sucked into it. Like, I was, bamboozled and stuff like that." And and sorry, I just got distracted. And yeah, she was like, "I got bamboozled and stuff like that." And she was like, how can this have happened?" And I'm sitting back and I'm just like, it happened because the LGBTQ, all of that gay pride is, I'm doing good, Jose. How are you? The gay pride is an occult. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's an occult. And people celebrating gay pride, it's like celebrating abortion. It's a celebrating people that are confused, people that think they're supposed to be a certain gender and they're not. Like, God made us to be two types of gender, either male or female. And by you trying to get a sex change, um, it's all demonically driven, you know. And nobody is telling people of the health risks that come with getting under surgery. Like, do y'all not know that when you get a sex change for a female, they cut this part of you and they mold it together and they stitch it and they pull the girl's uterus or whatever, and her vagina part, wherever, they pull it and they sew it together on some Michael Myers crap, Jason crap, and so where it can move up and down like a, you know what I'm saying? And you could have relations, quote unquote. I mean, y'all, it's demonic, you know. Like, y'all are puppets for these people. You guys are, the doctors aren't telling y'all the health risks. Like, people die behind stuff like this. Like, you guys are encouraging young boys and girls to get these type of operations done, and they could lose their life. Like, when you're 15 years old, your body is still developing into uh your body is still developing. You're going through puberty. Your body's still developing. your voice is still, your hair, everything about you is still developing. Like, you're still growing. So for you to go under the knife and change the way you look because society is telling you, no, you're supposed to be a girl, you're supposed to be a boy. Let's be real, it's all demonic voices talking to you, telling you, oh, you like girls, you like boys, you're supposed to be this, you're supposed to be that. It's a demonic agenda to disconnect men from women and to not have them get married. I was even referencing the song from Miley Cyrus, uh, the new song that she came out with. It was the I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand. Now, let me tell you something. I'm not gonna lie, I really like that song, but I only like that song because when I hear that song, I think about my nieces and nephew because they were singing that song when we were on our way to the snow or whatever. I think it was about a year ago, and I heard it on Kids Bob. So I heard kids singing it. So I just thought it was, I just thought it was really cute. Um, but when I actually heard and saw who sung it, it immediately changed for me. Cause I'm like, oh, this is Miley Cyrus. Okay, so there's a hidden message behind here. And they would play it at my job. So when I would hear it at my job, I would really listen, right? And so I was like, okay, I'm hearing what she's saying, and this is what I'm getting from it in the spirit realm. And it's a demonic agenda to keep girls thinking that they can love themselves better than guys can. And that's simply not true. Because you could only do so much. If you were to really walk outside and start talking to yourself, people would think that you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said, I could talk to myself for hours to things you don't understand. It's like, I'm like, you're talking to yourself and I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, come on now. Like, that's, people gonna think you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, really walk outside, start talking to yourself, holding your own hand down the street. You holding you holding your hand like this down the street, locking your hand. Oh, I just love you so much. People gonna think you crazy. Okay? So there's just certain things, it's like, it's trying to drive women away from being with a guy because they think all guys are mean, all guys are cheaters and stuff like that. It's like, no. The guy that you got with is not from God, and that's why you got what you got. Period. Bless me. If you would get a relationship with God and and wait on God to, let you know if the guy that you trying to get with is really God ordained and sent your way by God, listen, before you even get involved all the way. Like, and when I'm talking about getting involved, I'm talking about like having sex and stuff like that. Because everybody knows once you start having sex with somebody, it's a wrap. That's when things start coming out the woodworks and things starts coming out and stuff. When you have sex with somebody, like, things start changing. It was all fun and dandy at the beginning. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. I just see a spider. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I am so sorry. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. That was a spider on my wall. I had to get that. Okay. So, yeah, if you would just wait on God, get a relationship with God, God will direct you in the person that you need to be dating. So, if you are, like, say you're walking down the street, right? And you see somebody that you're attracted to. Hi, baddie. And you see somebody that you're attracted to. And y'all exchange numbers, cool, right? You would know right off rip how is that like, okay, me as a female, if I'm walking down the street, I see a guy, I'm like, ooh, he's cute. He instantly says, oh, what's up, ma? It's a wrap. Nope. If he says, oh, what's up, baby girl? No. If he says, hello, how are you doing? I'm like, okay, I'm doing good. How are you? He says, I'm doing good. We start talking like stuff like that. The moment he drops a cuss word, it's a wrap. But if he ain't cussing and it's still cool and he asks for my number, we exchange the numbers. God will show you the red flags, okay? But you have to align yourself up with God. When you align yourself up with God and you have standards, you will start to see, oh, nope. And I'm telling you, don't get what, listen, if you don't like cussing, for me, I don't like cussing. I don't like weed. I don't like cussing. I don't like, no. When you are done, I need help with the situation I'm in. What situation are you in? So yeah. So yeah, it's so going back to the LGBTQ, it's like a lot of women want to, have that whole women empowerment, women don't need men and stuff like that. Is it something that's private, or can you like talk about it on here? I put my Instagram in the description box, so you can follow me on my Instagram. If it's something more private and you want to ask me in the DM, you can. Um, or you could just ask me right here if it's. Um, so yeah, and the LGBTQ is an occult, just like Black Lives Matter was an occult. Uh, well, I will say was an occult. It is an occult. Black Lives Matter is an occult. Uh, LGBTQ is an occult. Um, because it's an organization and it's supposed to be to help people, but it's not. Yes, I can talk on here. It's not private. Okay. Um, so, um, so anyone that's thinking that they're supposed to be a guy or they're supposed to be a girl, listen, get a relationship with God. The moment you get a relationship with God, you're going to start to see that. You're going to start to see that how God made you to be was who you're supposed to be. Okay, like don't let society or this world make you feel like you're supposed to be the opposite. No, because you're going to regret it. If you don't have a relationship with God, you're not walking with God, you are going to regret it. But basically, in summary, it's like, I like this guy and I can't stop thinking of him. But his friends with square rumors. Oh, God. And stuff. Let me tell you something right now. If you like this guy and his friends are spreading rumors about you and talking about you, and he's not backing you up, he don't really like you like that, sis. Still really like him, but I don't know to say or what to do because I feel like I can't reach out. And I've been praying and talking to God to lead me, but I don't know what to do. God, yeah, y'all broke up for a reason. Like, God was showing you his character. And I'm sorry, when you speak on God, can you uppercase that G? Because when you talk about the lowercase g, you're talking about Satan. So uppercase that G for me. But yeah, God is showing you his true character. Like, if you were dating this guy and his friends are spreading rumors about you and talking bad about you, if he really likes you, he would cut it off. He would tell his friends, cut it out. And he would even stop being friends with them if they don't stop talking about you. You know what I'm saying? But if he's like going along with it, or he's not saying nothing or stuff like that, or he's like then he really does not like you like that. He does not like you like that. Unless what they're saying about you is true. You know what I'm saying? But like, even if what they're saying about you is true, it's like, if you talked to him about it and was like, hey, your friends are saying, for example, I stole this or whatever, right? and truth is I did do it or I didn't do it or whatever. It's like at the end of the day, sis, I don't think he really likes you. Like that's just what comes down to it. I don't think he really likes you. And I'm gonna be honest with you, with your name, your YouTube name being baddie, right? I'm gonna let you know right now. You calling yourself a baddie, ain't gonna get no guy that's really gonna respect you for real. I'm being really honest with you. I'm being really honest and upfront. Like you calling yourself a baddie, you ain't gonna get no guy that's gonna respect you for real. You know what I'm saying? Um, Cause when guys hear the word baddie, I'm gonna be honest with you. When guys hear the word baddie from a female, they think of girls with big booties, big titties, small waist, and they sleep around with different guys. Like I'm gonna be so real with you. Like if you're a woman with character and morals and standards, you're not gonna call yourself a baddie. You gonna know you gonna know that you are an attractive woman and you look good and stuff and you fly, but to call yourself, oh, I'm a baddie, like, nah. You know what I'm saying? You gon' you know, it's baddie because I don't want anyone to know who I am from school or anything. I know, but a lot of people, it out of all the names you could have chose, the fact that you chose baddie was like, you know, the names you put on yourself, it holds weight. It holds weight. And let's be real, sis. Don't. Oh shoot. Let's be real, sis. You had your name baddie because that's the newest slang for like this generation is. Oh, I'm a baddie. I'm an Instagram baddie. I'm a YouTube baddie. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like yeah, I mean, you could choose any name. You know what I'm saying. You could put fly girl. You could put you know you could put any name. But any name that's like baddie, slim thick, bootylicious, I mean, you set the tone. Excuse me. Because whatever name you put on yourself is how you view yourself. So if you view yourself as a baddie, you're viewing yourself as like a girl that, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm saying? So, yes, I'm definitely going to be honest because it's like I'm gonna try to say it nice, but I'm also just gonna let you have it because it's like you know what I'm saying. First off, I didn't know when you said you're still in school, so I take it you're a minor. So if you're still a minor, like you're like middle school, high school, elementary, you need to be focused on school and not on boys. Because I'm gonna let you know right now, you may like him right now while you're in school, but when you get older, it may not be the same. Trust me, it may not be the same. And I was there too, where I liked a guy, and his friends would talk about me, and he never once backed me up, never once. If anything, he was laughing with the jokes, and it's because on the low, he never really liked me for real, and he really didn't. He only dated me because he knew that I. He only dated me because he knew that I liked him, so he like everything that he asked me for, like if it was like money or if it was like buying him something, I would do it because I liked him. So yeah, so um, I would definitely say stay focused on God, get through school, and let God lead you. But please don't try to rush it with guys. Please don't. I promise you, you are gonna like be thanking God that you did not rush it with these guys. I'm telling you, because no, like thinking about or trying to focus on guys right now, nah. In this day and age in 2024, all that trying to find your soulmate with soulmate that's demonic, um trying to you know high school sweetheart crap is for the birds. Mm-mm. It's not like that. To be honest with you, it never was like that. But yeah. But anyways, going back to the lgbtq, um yeah, um I mean that's really, I know I said out on my guys shows that I was gonna go more in depth, but yeah, LGBTQ is an occult. It's I don't recommend. I have to go. Bye, Wayne. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a good day. Um, uh, you know, yeah, it's an occult. That's all I can say. It's an occult. It's an occult, and it's drafting young people every single day to, uh, you know, um, to um, to change their gender. It's encouraging people to do whatever they want to their bodies, and people are dying behind it. So for anyone that supports gay pride, gay months, June, all that, just know that you are contributing to women and young girls and boys and adult women and men getting sex changes and dying under the knife or being sexually abused, manipulated. So it's like, you know, contributing to all of that. It's not right. It's not fair. You know, it's very important in this day and age to get a relationship with God, um, and seek after God in everything, because this world is demonic. This world will have you. I mean, look at all the celebrities. Look at these celebrities. Like I was even talking about a Florida rapper that recently passed away at the age of 26, again by gun violence, and all his fans are like, "Oh my God, how did that happen? He was so young, and all these rappers are making it to 30." I'm like, because of y'all. Like, you got to be freaking kidding me. Like, time and time again, these rappers are coming out from the underground, talk about catching bodies and doing this, and and catching bodies and doing this, and um y'all over here supporting them. And then when they die from gun violence, it's, oh my gosh, you know that person needs to get locked up. How can you take somebody, he didn't do nothing to nobody and stuff. Like, then when I looked up this rapper, he over here doing music videos in graveyards, he over here talking about demons and stuff like that. Like, I mean, come on. Like, I mean, this is crazy. Like, and they talk about allegedly he dropped the address to his birthday party location. No, somebody leaked his address. He was probably off the drugs. Yeah, that's another thing too. The industry got people on these drugs, and then on these drugs, and they doing this stupid stuff like dropping locations of where they at, and people pulling up and stuff like that. It's I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, I just found out yesterday that the guy from Friends, Matthew Perry, he got killed because I guess somebody laced him with some ketamine pills or drugs or whatever, and that ended up killing him. It's like the world is evil, y'all. Like, get a relationship with God, get a relationship with Christ, read the Bible, download the YouVersion app, the YouVersion Holy Bible app, read the Bible verse every day to start off with, and get a relationship with God. It's very freaking important. It's very, very important. No, the world does not love anybody. People want to talk about black people need to go back to Africa and get to their roots and stuff like that. And it's like, Africa don't like black people. Africans in Africa don't like black Americans. Like, and a lot of Africans from Africa do witchcraft. They do voodoo, they do spells, they go to witch doctors, they go to church, and then after church they go to witch doctors, they go to sorcerers and stuff. And y'all over here talking about going to the motherland. Like, all in all, I said it and I'll say it again. Africa is not my home. Uh, Yoga is not of God. Yoga is demonic. Boxing is demonic. Just like the whole entertainment industry is demonic. Everything that's outside of God with that is demonic. Even Christian rap, some of it is starting to become demonic. You know, a lot of pastors and preachers and stuff like that are talking all this doom and gloom about, oh, God is mad at you, God is doing this and doing that. But then they post about how they're about to, you know, go on tour, they're about to go celebrate a birthday party, and they doing this and doing that, they going on vacay and celebrating this. But it's like, but I thought God was mad, so he's mad at everybody else but you. Oh, okay, all right. Pride is in a cult. You know, LGBTQ, RSTU, WV, XYZ, uh, you know, that's an occult. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's demonic. It's demonic. And honestly, as long as y'all keep supporting and going along with demonic schemes, y'all will continue to get pulled down into these demonic schemes, and y'all will continue to get fooled by what the world is doing. You know, first we're in a famine, and it's like I'm not even paying attention to what a lot of these pastors and people are saying. I'm like, I only have one prophetess that I really rock with. You know, that's my home and stuff like that. Not like I'm hanging on to every word that she says, but a lot of the stuff that she's saying right now is I'm feeling it. I'm seeing it and I'm feeling it in my life. All this doom and gloom people are talking about. I mean, I'm not saying God's not telling you that, but I'm not paying attention to what the world is doing because I am not of the world. I'm just in the world. So I'm not paying attention to what they're doing. I'm paying attention to what my God is doing in my life. And he's doing mighty and big things in my life. And not only in my life, but people around me. I thank God for that. Um, so, but yeah. I'm going to go ahead and end the live right here. If y'all have any questions or comments or concerns, y'all can leave them down in the comment section. Check out my Instagram and my TikTok. And yeah, LGBTQ is an occult. It's demonic. It's, yeah, straight up. It's demonic and it's not of God. It's snatching up young girls and boys, having them do sex changes. It's not real. It's teaching them to be somebody that they're not. I mean, they tell people to be who you are, but you're not when you're choosing to be somebody that you're not. Like if you were born a woman, how are you going to tell somebody that they're really a boy? If they're born a boy, how are you going to tell them they're really a girl? Like, it's like, come join us. Come join us. Like, I'm telling you, before you want to go get surgery, look up videos on YouTube of trans getting a surgery and the outcome of it. And you'll see.